Hey, yo, what up, yo? It's Julie. It's Jules from Out of Your Comfort Zone. Um, uh, it's Sunday. First thing I want to say is that I typically record I go do Facebook Live for my webcasts, but lately they've been kind of hit or miss where they're not saving, and I'm not able to migrate them over here to YouTube. So I'm looking for an alternative to do that, and plus I'm going to be adding these onto other platforms as well. Um, but I just wanted to do, I'm trying to do these check-ins now. If I don't feel like doing a full webcast, I do these little check-ins. And today is one of those days. If you, it caught me on Facebook Live, and you can find me over there. It's on under Julie Bruno Jones. That's my Facebook page. And you're welcome to join me over there, friend me, and like me, follow me, whatever, and check out the rest of my webcasts. It's been I try to keep these upbeat and fun, and play some music, talk about, have some words of wisdom, talk about some cool things, what checking in with myself, experience, what I'm experiencing at the time and everything. But today has not been like that day. It's just been a rough day overall. I just couldn't sleep very well, and it was one thing after another. And then, there are those days and those mornings where you wake up and there's just the traumas and everything just screaming through your head, and you can't get rid of them, and it's really frustrating. So, today's been one of those days. I've been I've been working on giving myself permission to just kind of chill out and have a day to veg out if I need to. I'm typically not that person. I'm the balls to the walls kind of, take the bull by the horns, action, action, now. I want to run. I want to go do this. I want to go do that. But instead, with when you deal with like depression and anxiety and panic attacks and complex PTSD and all that shit, it just gets into your head. It makes it really difficult to do those things, because as much as the inside of you is screaming to go and do something productive, do something you want to do something you want to enjoy, there's this other part of your brain that's telling you, that won't allow you to do it. That's kind of, you end up like, you know, pulling against one and each other. You feel like you can't, you're not allowed to, as much as you want to go do something, there's all this anxiety and stress and stuff that just makes it harder for you to function. And so today I tried playing and couldn't really do that. I've tried just watching movies, and that hasn't really been too helpful. Just staying medicated as much as possible with pharmaceuticals, because I'm a cannabis patient, but I haven't been able to afford my cannabis since I'm out of work. So it's been really difficult. I've had to rely on pharmaceuticals, which aren't great, and I don't really want to take. They really aren't always that helpful. So things have been just shitty today. Like I said, I usually try to keep these upbeat and fun, but while learning and while growing and everything. But today, it's not happening, and I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like shit today. Everything feels fucked up. The last several days have been getting worse, where they like the PTSD episodes and the depression and anxiety and panic and all that stuff starts coming on earlier and earlier in the day. Usually it's late afternoon, then evening, when that stuff gets really bad. But it's been coming on, you know 10, 11 in the morning sometime. And then the days when I just wake up, before I even open my eyes, it's already there, this first thing in my head. Or my brain is just going through trauma after trauma after trauma, scene after scene after scene, and it sucks. And it makes it a struggle just to get through the day. And that's kind of what today's been like. As much as I want to go do something fun and I enjoy, I just can't bring myself to do it. There's too much shit locked up in my head. I have all this anxiety and fear of um, rejection and stuff. It's like, you know, I I've been rebuilding my life, cutting out toxic relationships, and unfortunately, that means pretty much family. They don't understand, they don't empathize, they have no idea what I'm going through or what I'm dealing with, and they just don't understand why I just can't get my shit together and move on or do this or that. And it's not that easy. I wish it was. If it was, believe me, I would have been things would have been taken care of long ago, but they're not. And I've been working in the cannabis industry, and I started meeting people and finding friends and acquaintances and colleagues who are in similar situations as I am, or who have dealt with things from similar to me. And that's been wonderful because I don't have to explain myself. I don't have to try to hide anything. I've always been, I struggled with anxiety and depression as a kid, and I always had to hide it because if I didn't, then I would be